So this is celebrity current events. The third one, number 3, part 2. Alright, so we left off talking about Master P and his custody battle, and now we're going to get on, more serious note, a sadder note. If you have not heard, Ruby D has died. This past Wednesday, I think it was the 11th. Yeah, Wednesday night she died. And she was 91, 89 or 91. I've seen 2 different ones that says 89, 91, but that I haven't heard that, she's died as an illness or anything. I guess it was just, natural causes of old age. And, she was a civil rights activist and an actress. In case you do not know of her, she's been in movies like Do the Right Thing, and she's Ozzie Davis, wife. Actually, I've seen a picture of them when they were younger. It's probably from the 50s or the 40s, and it was so cute. They were such a great looking couple. And he died back in 2005. They've been together for forever, I guess. So, rest in peace to Ruby D. Alright, so supposedly Kanye went on stage like he usually does, and he dissed Jay-Z, allegedly. Something he said in his lyrics or whatever it was pertaining to Jay-Z and Solange or whatever, and I guess he's in his feelings because Jay-Z and Beyonce did not show up to his wedding, which is, if Jay-Z didn't let him know ahead of time that he wasn't going to show up and as close as they're supposed to be, I think that's kind of fucked up, though, to be honest with you. I really do. I hope Jay-Z and Beyonce gave them notice ahead and that they just did not show up, But it would be fucked up, That's somebody you call your brother or whatever and he doesn't show up. I guess I probably would be in my feelings too. I definitely would. I know I'm emotional. So I would be in my feelings also. And, what can I say? It's fucked up. So, good news, more good news. Eve has married, her billionaire. It's this guy named Maximilian. I think it's Maximilian. They live overseas, and she just finally got married, and congratulations to her. I hope she started having babies. I think she was on the Breakfast Club a year or 2 ago, and she was talking about, doing more music and being with him and how she wants to have kids and how she's happy. So congratulations to her. So supposedly Tiny and Tip is still beefing. It seemed like since the beginning of this year I've been hearing about them beefing, and it's actually disappointing to me because they were one of my favorite couples. They really were. I had so much faith in them. I wanted the best for them. I really was hoping that they would, just stay together and work things out and, work all the family issues out. I fell in love with their family from the beginning of the show. So, it's really sad that they can't work things out. Supposedly, T.I., was talking about these hoes ain't loyal. He was like, yeah, that's basically, he was in his feelings, and he was saying, yeah, that's my shit. Let me know when the remix come on, I'm jumping on it. I'm ready now. It's like, really? Come on now. And don't refer, for him kind of saying that, it's like he calling Tiny a hoe, which is disrespectful because that's not only your wife, that's the mother of your children. The mother of your children that's been holding you down for about 13, 14 years now. Have some respect. you know. And so Tiny, I think, was on Instagram, and basically she responded back with putting, like, what's it called, flipogram of Nicki Minaj, and it's of her new song, Pills and Potion, when she said, I can never hate you, you know, even though what you did was so untasteful. Basically saying that, you know, you ungrateful. But, you know, I hope they I don't know, it's just been so bad now. I can't even say I hope they work their shit out. Cause it's been a while. It really has. This is a lot. This starting to just make me sad about it. This is a lot. Speaking of you know, celebrities that's marriage in trouble, Paula Thicke, even though, I mean, I did not even put this in my notes, Paula Patton and Robin Thicke, you know, everybody know they broke up earlier this year or whatever, and then announced that they were getting divorced, and that Robin Thicke really doesn't want this divorce, and his next CD is going to be called, Paula? And his single is going to be Get Her Back. He really, really wants his wife back, and he feel like he fucked up, and he just want her back. They've been together so long. They've been together since they were teenagers. Since, like, they were 16, 17, but sometimes it's just not meant to be, no matter how long you've been together. It's just not meant to be, and sometimes people just waste each other's time. But, you know, I wish them well on it. So, we're gonna go on. We almost done. French Montana and Tashina Arnold, aka Pam from Martin, is beefing. French Montana, obviously he retweeted or posted some picture up that he did not do, somebody else did. It was a picture of Pam with, you know, this ponytail, and it was like really thin and gelled up. And it said if Martin, you know, could see her now, he'd probably, you know, get into Pam's ass. Something about dogging Pam. Tashina Arnold seen it. She wasn't too happy about it, and she read the fuck out his ass. Now, what she said was, you know, excuse my French, but who the fuck is Montana? And saying, like, all I know about you is that you date Khloe Kardashian and you take pictures with him, and basically saying that you ain't did shit for your community. You just, you know, a money hungry hoe, basically. Saying you just attention hungry. And it's like, okay, well, this is, you know, she felt some type of way about this, but supposedly I heard that she has lupus, and lupus makes you lose your hair. And I now understand why she got into his ass like that. You know, the shit ain't funny no more. When you find out that, you know, somebody has lupus and they're losing their hair, and you making fun of it, even though he might not mean, he said he didn't mean anything about it. He's just a big fan of Martin and of Pam. He kept calling her Pam, even though she don't seem like she feeling it. But she should be used to people calling her Pam by now. But I guess she just really got into her feelings and about that. But, you know, he should just apologize. That's all it takes. I'm sorry. You know, I did not realize that it wasn't meant to hurt you. And let that be it. So, we're going to talk about Love and Hip Hop. Erica Pinky and Bambi have been going at it on the social networks as usual. But Erica Pinky was supposedly at some event, and she went to the bathroom, and these girls followed her to the bathroom, and they jumped her and tried to cut her face up with a razor. And when they tried to cut her face up with a razor, she threw her arm up, and they cut her arm up. And she went online and said, you know, everybody who's a part of it is going to jail, which they should, and she believes that Bambi has something to do with it. And Bambi has came back and said that I have nothing to do with it. I'm only for uplifting women. I'm not a part of something like that, which can be true. I don't think Bambi would do no shit like that. It's just childish. It really is. It's like for what? Especially to cut somebody's face up. That's deep. That's deep. When you cut somebody's face up with a razor, they shit is fucked up forever. It really is. So, and she's a cute girl. I don't like her. I don't like Erica Pinky on the show. Just like the rest of them don't. But I don't think they should go as far as to you know, cutting her face up. And even if you feel that strongly where you think she deserve her ass, well, whoop her ass. Don't just slice her damn face up. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Now that shit is a felony. Do you really think that is worth it? So, you know, who knows if Bambi got anything to do with it? You know, these girls may never have met Bambi a day in their life, and they just feel like going hard for her. You know, she can't take the fault for what people do that she has no control over. You know, she doesn't know them. She has no part of it. She can't control that. It's fucked up situation to be in. I feel for Erica. I really think that's messed up and they should go to jail. But, you know, you can't just accuse Bambi of it if you have no evidence of it, no real proof of it. But that's it for Celebrity Current Events 3. And like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Jazz Chapman, and check out my cooking channel, Cooking with Jazz Chapman. And I will be back with new videos probably tomorrow. Who knows? I'm always putting out videos. Peace, y'all.